Hello and welcome to the Network Freaking Marketing Masterclass Module 2. Today we're going to talk about who is your market. Remember, like yesterday when we talked about, we are not in network marketing sales. We are not in multi-level sales or network freaking sales. We're in network freaking marketing, baby. And that's what we're going to talk about is who is your market? Who is the person, the perfect person you should sell to? Now, let's talk about sales for just 1 second. Sales is the transfer of belief from one person to another, okay? Everyone out there at one point in their life has been a salesman. If you're married, you were a salesman. If you got kids, guess what? You closed the deal. So you've sold stuff before, okay? At one point or nothing, you have sold something, whether consciously or non-consciously. But now it's time to take and define who our market really is. Now, one thing that's nice about what we're going to teach is anybody can do it. When you go to build your funnels, there's no technology. I'm not a techie. I'm not a coder. Anybody can do it, okay? You don't need to know how to do everything in this business, especially network marketing. You just need to know how to coordinate it. Now, what do I mean by that? Have you ever been somewhere and it's been, churches are sometimes a perfect example of this. You go to a church event and everybody's standing around, and I'm just talking like it's some kind of help day out there. And you got 100 people standing around and nobody knows what to do. And then all of a sudden, one person comes up, he's a big guy, and is a coordinator. Boom. And he orchestrates the whole thing, okay? That's network marketing. You don't need to know how to do everything. You just need to know how to coordinate it to where people respond to you. And we can teach that to you, okay? So let's break it down any more. Do you believe in your product? Are you passionate about it? Are you 100% in the soul of your heart ready to sell it? Because you really can't sell a product if you don't believe in a product, okay? And you need to ask yourself something. Do you have the passion for your opportunity? Because there's two things you sell in this business. One's a product and one's the opportunity. And we've got to market both of these. Product and opportunity. Product, opportunity. Hello. One thing I always try to tell people is it's a self-test on your product is, would you tell people about your product or opportunity even if you were not paid to do so? Think about that. Are you that passionate about it? Because people can read through something whether or not you're 100% in your heart on it. If you're not, I would suggest right now either two options. Either A, start taking your product, whatever it is, or using it, and try to get a testimonial or something behind it. If not, I would start shopping around for a new network that you find passion with and something that you can get on the train and go, woohoo, we have the best products, baby. But you're not going to be blaring it out like that. But you have to have that level of excitement to it to do that. So let's jump into this even further. Who should you sell to? The message has to be correct. You're going to sell differently to every person. And now what do we mean like that? Now, if you guys want to, I take notes on everything that we're talking about and how my scripts go and everything like that. So if you're doing this stuff yourself, you got to have a whole plan of attack. And I'm not afraid to take a second here and make sure I get the content that I want to deliver, because it's really hard to curate this stuff and make it real. So your message has to be correct. And what does that mean? Okay, are you going to sell, let's just say supplements, the same way to a CEO as you would be to a commercial fisherman? No. If you're talking about your opportunity, are you going to sell it the same way to a mom of 4 kids as you would to the guy that swings a hammer? No. You got to curtail your message to that thing, okay? It's like this. What's the right word? I'm just kind of like thinking here. okay, you got to make sure the messages point on to the person you're going to, okay? You also cannot sell to someone who does not have a pre-existing condition or desire to consume what you're selling. Now think about that. You're not going to sell to someone who does not want or have a desire to consume what you're selling. Okay? Perfect example. I'm not going to go buy a dress for myself. Now I might go buy one for my wife, which I will never do again because I've tried 15 times before, and every time the size is wrong. Gentlemen, don't go clothes shopping for your wives. Trust me, unless you're really, really good at it. But I'm getting off topic here. You want to make sure you curtail to the message to the people that are actually interested in what you're talking about. It's very, 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 very important. Now let's go a step further. Ask yourself, what group of people have a pre-existing desire to buy my stuff? What group of people? So whether you're selling water, supplements, notebooks, this is in marketing across what group of people have a pre-existing desire to buy your stuff? Now, here's a secret in network freaking marketing that I love to tell people. This is heavy. You ready for this? You ready? Go put your product in front of those who want what you're selling. Cold. I'm getting over it. Think about that. Go put your product in front of those that actually want what you're selling. Then you're not selling it to them. They actually already want it. If you're selling supplements, go sell it to people that already take supplements. Okay? Perfect example. Okay? Whatever network you're in, go into your back office, look up right now what everyone on your team has currently bought in the last 30 days. You're going to see some stuff there. Then go pick one product and call up everybody or do a webcast or something. Say, hey, I'm trying this new product. It's absolutely amazing and it's helping me. You're selling to people that are already consuming what you have. That's on a small variation what I'm talking about, but you're selling to a target that's already in there. Now, you want to be able to narrow down your target market, okay? And I'm talking, we got to get specific, all right? You want to get it down to an age, to a gender. If you target everyone, you're targeting no one, okay? If you're holding a sign on the street corner saying, hey, I'm in MLM, you might get honked at a couple of times, but you're not targeting those that are specifically looking for that. Why do you think Coke and Pepsi do all these big studies to nail it down to they can tell you exactly who their customer is? You guys have to do the same thing. It's called marketing. You need to understand exactly who you are and who you're selling to. But stay in your wheelhouse. If you're in car sales, target car salesmen that are interested in something in a business and doing this, that, and the other. If you're a nurse, stay in the medical community. Don't go so far out to where you don't understand. Stay where you have a common knowledge. This stuff's heavy, right? It's good, isn't it? You got to stay where you know. I've worked with entrepreneurs my whole life, so I work with business owners and people that are already in network marketing. It's just people that you already gel with, okay? You know the lingo. So if you work within that and drive that vertical or that target down, it's going to make a huge difference for you. People want you to feel like you're talking directly to them. Okay, they don't want to feel like they're in a class. You got to be able to make that message personal and be like, hey, I get what Ryan's saying, or I get what Jamie or Sarah or Andrew is saying. Make the message personal to where you're like, bam, whoa, that was cool. I mean, remember something. Here's a big issue, and this is a very big issue in MLM. Everyone in MLM has broad spectrum marketing. Now, what is broad spectrum marketing? You all, no matter what opportunity you're in, are all giving a tremendous amount of marketing material. It is sent for the masses. It is not curtailed down to the mom who's got 3 kids and that message that needs to be to her. It's not to the guy that makes $2 million a year and is working in this area. It's not high-level CEO. It's not to the guy that drives a tow truck or the guy that picks up trash or the lady who's out there digging ditches. The message has got to be curtailed to your target market, okay? It's got to be that. It's all done for the masses. What makes you any different than the 10,000 other people, like I said on the last thing, that are selling the same exact product, same exact materials, okay? You have to make your own stuff to make you the product, okay? You have to make it to where you're understanding. It's pretty heavy stuff. I mean, when you think about it. And you gotta be able to differentiate two major messages. On however you go, you're gonna develop two major strategies, okay? One strategy is gonna be for your product, and one strategy is gonna be for your opportunity. So for whichever way you go in the beginning, and I say pick one when you first start, I like to lead with the opportunity because it's the way I like to build my business. So I'm constantly curtailing my message on the opportunity. Now I do have product opportunities out there as well, but curtail which one you want to go with and really done. Especially when it comes to your funnels, when we get into actually talking about how to develop a funnel and teach the marketing basic, but this is the basics on marketing that we're teaching today. You got to design it to work with the people you want to work with. It's bait. So it's got to be in that message to where you want to work with someone. And here's a big test that I kind of use in a lot of stuff that we teach. And my upline says this all the time. The perfect litmus test for this is choose people that you want to go on vacation with. If you can't stand to be around that person, don't put them in your network. You don't have to take everybody, okay? You don't want to put the leeches on you. If you have the leeches, they're going to bring you down. The person that you have to handhold is not your target market. You want to find people that are already out there. The big questions: who is the correct target market to go after an MLM? Who is ready? Who would like to join? Those are the persons you want to try to find, okay? Now, the answer to that, for me, and it's a pretty simple one. So let's go back to what I just said. Who is the correct target market to go after an MLM? Who is it? You want to find someone who's ready, who already knows the industry, who's out there. My answer? Go after people that are already in network marketing. They're already pre-qualified. They already have the drive. They already want an extra income. They already understand the pyramid. They're busy people, okay? You can go after entrepreneurs, but anybody who is self-driving is a good example who to go through in this business. I personally like to work with people that have been in MLM. At one point or not in their career, that is my target. Because I know you get it. You're open-minded, you see it. Now I just got to teach you the right way to take this information and run with it. Stop targeting the people who are going to drain you. We have all put people into in our businesses before that are like 10,000 pound lead weights. You can't work with that. Now, think about that. We talked about a lot of stuff today, all right? We talked about who our target market is, how to target them, who should we sell to. We broke down how to do things. So I hope you found some of the value in today's lesson about marketing, because a lot of people just blow right over their heads like, I'm in network marketing, holding up signs and all this stuff. But tomorrow is when we get into some big stuff. How do we attract those people? And we're going to answer the number one question that every one of your prospects have. Think about that. So we're tomorrow on module 3 on the Network Freaking Marketing Masterclass. We're going to talk about how to attract the people that we just drilled down to. And we're going to ask the number one question all your prospects have. My name is Ryan Pinello. I hope you had a good one today and you found this value. We will see you in module 3 tomorrow. Thanks. Have a great day.